Hey YouTube, this is the Dutch Sandwich. I want to do a review of my Squale 1521 watch. This is also referred to as the 50 Atmos, and I have it in the polished case with the blue dial and blue bezel. This watch retails for $895 on the stainless steel mesh bracelet. It also is available with a rubber strap as well as a leather strap, and the price changes according to which strap you get. If you found this video, you probably have already watched the Urban Gentry or TGV's review of this watch, and that's very much the reason why I bought this watch too. He introduced me to this brand and specifically this color combination. I just thought it was such a pretty blue that I had to try it. So this is probably my second week wearing the watch, and I just absolutely love it. I'm going to go through the specifications. They're written down over here, but I realized that it's not going to focus on that. So the case is made out of 316 stainless steel. It's a 42 millimeter wide case, although it does fit, I would say, very much like a 40. In fact, let's do a wrist shot. I have a 7-inch wrist, and so you can use it as a reference. It fits pretty small. I would say it's more like a 40. Which is fine. I'm fine with it being a 40 or a 42, but just kind of a heads up, and I'm not the only person to say that. I think it's something because the bezel kind of stops right where the case does. It's just kind of ends right there, so maybe it just fits a little small. The movement is great. It's an ETA 2824, super durable movement, same movement that's in my Tudor Heritage Black Bay. It's got about a 38 to a 40 hour power reserve, and the lug to lug distance is 20 millimeters, which is a great size. You'll find most of the bands that you find, aftermarket bands, are 20 millimeters, or they'll make it in a 20 if they have it normally. So it's just a good flexible size to have. It's got a sapphire crystal on it with a double anti-reflective coating. It's super bright where I live, lots of glare, and I've never had any problems reading this watch. It is absolutely crystal clear. It's great. It's got super luminova on the dial, all the markers, and then on the hands, as well as the second hand. Now let's go ahead and switch to a shot of the watch in the dark. Here's the super luminova of the Squale in action. You can see the two hands are extremely bright. You've got the sweeping second hand passing by the 7 marker right now, and then you can see the reflection of the dial markers on that kind of banked angle of the watch. And I'm rotating it right now, but you can see it's almost kind of looks like a soccer ball, and you get that reflection. It's just something I've never seen in any other watch, and it just gives it a really cool effect at night. So as you can see, really good Lume. It would have been cool to have the Lume on the dial, kind of like the other review I did of the Helson watch, but just a neat quality of the markers reflecting off the side. It almost looks kind of like a soccer ball. See that domed side to it? It's in an angle, so when you're reading the watch head on, you almost get this little effect of the Lume being up on the dial. It gets right up there to the edge. It's really neat, but you can see the case has so many little subtleties to it that you don't really notice until you actually get your hands on it. But all these edges here, the curves, it's got little adjustment screws on the bezel, 60 click bezel, really nice bezel, little Lume pop at the front. I love this part, how it says Squale in the case. Back of the case has the Squale logo, 50 Atmos, great bracelet. I think TGV was a little bit hesitant to change his. He took his to a jewelry shop. I can tell you that I guarantee I'm no better than he is at changing a watch strap, and I did this fine. It was fairly easy. So don't be timid. Just go ahead and adjust it yourself if you have the right tools. It's got a great custom little buckle there, really secure feeling buckle, double locking with a 2-button release. So I think for $895, it's tough to find something as unique as this. You can obviously get up to the Omega level where you're getting a ceramic bezel, an in-house movement, but you're going to pay at least 3 times what you pay for something like this. And you've got the unique orange hand, and I was looking on eBay and you'll see some from the 60s, even some Squales from the 60s, and they all have that kind of signature orange hand, and it looks great even after 50-60 years. It's amazing. So I think a piece like this will last that long, and with a movement like the ETA 2824, it's super reliable, super serviceable, and affordable to service. I think that this is a watch that you could have easily for 50, if not more years. So I'm looking forward to wearing this for many years to come. Thank you all for watching, and if you have any questions, please put them below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.